Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Global demand worries kneecapped many commodity prices overnight. New Zealand dollar suffered from the trend. The overnight dairy auction came in better than expected, but the expectations were pretty negative. Overall prices were unchanged in US dollar terms when a 2.4% drop was anticipated. But in New Zealand dollar terms, it did record a 1.4% retreat. And that was on its lowest volumes since June 2019. The key whole milk powder price was unchanged in this event, but butter gained 5.5%, however cheese fell 3.3% and skim milk powder fell 2.3%. All up a forgettable auction. In the US, there was surprising strength in the number of new housing starts in May, up sharply from April to more than an annualised 1.6 million rate. That was its highest build rate since April 2022 and way above the expected 1.4% annualised rate. It was also 11% higher than year-ago levels. But in Canada, more sawmills are closing due to the extending wildfires across the country from British Columbia to Quebec. This is putting upward pressure on international sawn timber prices and potentially log demand, just as their southern neighbour has a house building industry needing more product. And as widely anticipated, China's central bank cut key lending rates yesterday in a move to spur investment and consumption after the country's post-pandemic recovery started in recent months. Markets, however, are unlikely to be impressed with the cut, being a modest 10 basis points given the challenges they face. The yuan weakened noticeably. The action so far is unlikely to turn around any of their loss of economic momentum. In Japan, industrial production slipped 0.7% in April from the same month a year ago, held back by its electronics sector. Otherwise, it would have expanded. And German producer prices fell 1.4% in May from April and were up only 1% from the same month a year ago. This is a massive settling from the raging producer price situation only 6 months ago. That pressure is off now. US Treasury 10-year yield will start today at 3.73% and down a sharp 9 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today down $12 at $1,937 an ounce, and that's a 3-month low. And oil prices are down $1 from yesterday. Now it's $70.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is $75.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at 61.6, and that's down another 40 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're firmish at 90.8 Australian cents, but against the euro, we're softer at 56.4 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index is just on 64.9 and down another 30 basis points from yesterday. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.